Hey, it's me, Rob, and today I'm here with my wife, Taylor, and we are going to take a drive up I-Drive. We're starting down here just past SeaWorld, and we're going to make our way up all the way to the premium outlets. So come hang out. We'll show you some stuff. And then, so over there to the right, if you look over that way, that right over there is SeaWorld. So we're going to hang a left here on International Drive.
Hello, Convention Center. It is not blatantly obvious. There's no banners out of what kind of convention's going on right now.
Looks like there's some scaffolding and stuff up here too.
Did I just get a little bit sprayed with that sprinkler? Yes, I sure did. I'm a little wet.
This is actually a really nice hotel too, the Hyatt Regency.
Very nice, and is connected to the convention center. I will just let you know the heat index is hitting 102 degrees Fahrenheit today. So that is another reason why we are driving and not walking.
It's so hot. I wish it wasn't so hot. I mean, we live in Florida, but
It's very warm. And we're just trying to keep it cool. So we're going past the Point. The Point is kind of, I feel like it's more upscale compared to Icon Park.
100% is. 100%.
There's a lot to do here. There's brunch, lunch, dinner, fancy
comedy,
fancy drinks. This JoJo Shake Bar has some boozy drinks if you're interested in that. And the Taffer's Tavern is right over here as well. Of course, here's the magnificent Wonderworks building here.
Somebody got to do something about this building.
Yeah, they need to do something about it.
Somebody
It's
needs to
upside down.
It's been upside down forever. You got a real problem on your hands here, Orlando. Now we're driving up here on the future site of a prison island escape room and Chipotle.
There's an ice bar. And, of course, the wonderful Miller's Ale House.
You know, Miller's really, it's a chain, but it really is a staple on I-Drive. A lot of international guests love Miller's and recommend Miller's. And a lot of locals will tell you the same.
Yes, we have a Miller's near our house, and we absolutely love it. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Portillo's is going to be there at the TGI Fridays.
And yes, we still have Bahama Breeze. That's pretty exciting. One of my favorite places, Mia's Italian Kitchen. Amazing. Great Italian food.
So over here on the right, it's the Castle Hotel, or a sign for it. It's actually behind Vito's, but it's themed like a castle, and one of these days I will stay there. Pirates Cove, #1 putt-putt place on I-Drive for now.
And then, of course, you guys know, here's a slingshot. Here is the new Build-A-Bear coming up soon. So excited for that. Old Red, Uncle Julio's, Yard House. We have Icon Park here. Here's the swings. They're coming down right now.
This is trolley stop 12 over here in front of Icon Park.
And then, of course, we have the Ripley's, believe it or not, here to your right. And there's Chewy's.
So this intersection here that we're about to stop at, if you've been following along with the vlogs at all, you'll know this is the site for a new elevated crosswalk. Construction's supposed to start beginning of next year. And then, Perkins here, demolition was already supposed to start. That got delayed. That is getting demolished. I do not know yet about the former Fish Camp Grill and that stuff down that way, but I'm going to find out because I'm wondering if maybe that's going to get tore down too.
And by fish camp, he means fish bones.
Fish bones, thank you. Fish bones.
Yes, Hulk Hogan's wrestling shop is still open. But I'm sure the hours vary, so make sure you check out the hours for that if you're interested. You have slap noodles. It's very, very popular. I think still on TikTok. If you're interested in something like that, it's very popular, so very busy.
Former Midway here to the right of us, all overgrown. They've done nothing with the property. I'm still curious to see what's going to go there.
Of course, the old Sloth World location, still vacant. And we have Arcade Time here to the right.
No longer open 24 hours. Well, make sure you check the hours for that location if you're wanting to go to Arcade Time or Arcade Monsters. Neither one is open 24 hours as of right now.
And here we're coming up to Surfside and Dockside Universal Resorts. I'm doing my best to keep the camera still. I'm so sorry if it's a little choppy.
Hey, I gotta tell you guys, Red Lobster has stepped its game up. That new CEO has done a great job. If you've heard any negative things about Red Lobster, forget those because they've done a great job. It's awesome.
And it is based here in Orlando, so it's pretty exciting. I definitely recommend it. We're coming up here on the Kirkman International little intersection here.
Now, this is a part of iDrive here that doesn't change that often. This is the north side of iDrive where you're going to find the outlets and some kind of staple stores, fast food restaurants. Cheers is down this way. Hash a go-go.
And of course, Deezerland, if you're interested in Deezerland. However, I know it's on the other side of the road, but I have to mention it. Del Taco.
Don't go to Taco Bell. Go to Del Taco instead.
They actually have French fries there. It's pretty good. But I definitely recommend Del Taco. It's a good fast food option.
And Brewster's. They make their ice cream fresh daily, every day, apparently.
And it's right here next to Famous Footwear Outlet. And of course, we have more outlets over here that aren't connected to the big ones, the main ones over here on International Drive. Here's Hash Hash A Go Go. And fun fact, I believe it's based in Indiana. So that's exciting for people that are from Indiana, like myself.
We are also we just passed the entrance to Seaworld Orlando, which is a new resort down here on the north side of iDrive. I will be covering that more in a future video.
Pollo Tropical right here, amazing. They have really good. It's very similar to, I would believe, like Chipotle, and try it out. It's really good.
If you've ever had El Pollo Loco, if you've ever been on the west coast or west side of America, it's similar kind of to an El Pollo Loco as well.
And coming up here to the right side of the road, we're coming up to Deezerland. They also have some cinemas here. Look it up. It's pretty exciting. They have a big auto museum. I'm so sorry.
2,000 vehicles in the Automobile Museum, and they're estimated to be valued at around $200 million for all the cars.
And next to it is Bass Pro Shop if you're interested in Bass Pro Shop items.
All right, well, I had a good enough time. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.